Hello, beautiful friends. This is a full body somatic workout. We're doing somatics with Pilates and yoga all woven together. It's a delicious mix and it's for your core and your lower body. So we're going to work the glutes and the legs, the quads. I think you're going to enjoy it. You need a couple of blocks. Go grab those. And if you don't, you can modify without them or maybe use pillows instead. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with our blocks. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. You're going to take the block right between your legs, and I'm going to keep it the short way, okay? And if you don't have a block, you can use a ball. You can also use a pillow. I'm going to take it right between our legs. We're going to give it a nice squeeze and take your hands right underneath your shoulders. So walk your palms out, and while your hands are into the earth, grip your fingers ever so slightly, if that's available for you, okay? So you're going to try to squeeze the mat. So it's like a micro squeeze, like you're pulling energy into your hands. So your fingers are bent, but very, very little, okay? And then keep the knees a little closer together to hold on to that block. Round through the spine. Push into your lower back. Now shoulders reach down your back. It's almost like a little turbo cat. Okay, the elbows are reaching in, but we're not pushing weight. And then come back forward and arch. And do that again. So I'm rounding through the spine, scooping into the belly. Pull the elbows in so you can feel that delicious stretch in the shoulder capsule. And then come forward and arch, look up. And you can give your tail a little wag, just waking up. Breathing in the fresh morning air, round through the spine. Sit back and arch, look up. Okay, now being very mindful, we're going to think about lifting up through that pelvic floor. So squeezing the block ever so slightly, give it a nice squeeze, and then think about pulling the pelvic floor up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then I want you to imagine that you have a little golf ball and you're pulling it up inside of you, okay? That concept of pulling that energy upward. At the same time, bring the tongue to the roof of your mouth, okay? This is in yogic tradition, when we do lots of postures and pranayama, the tongue to the roof of the mouth helps to activate Mula Bandha, okay? And then you're gonna lift up and lower down. Take a nice inhale, wide across the hips, and exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Now, if your toes are locking up a little bit, that's okay. You can keep your toes tucked under. They're going to assist you a little bit, okay? And again, inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Now we're going to pulse up. Stay with me and pulse. 8, 7. Squeeze the block. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remove the block. Take your block forward. Take your hands on the block and sit back into the lower back. Okay, we're just waking up the spine, waking up the core muscles. And then let's come forward. We're going to do that same thing again, but we're going to go into the round spine, okay? So hands underneath the shoulders. You're going to squeeze the block, round through the spine, and arch. And then again, round through the spine, and arch. Okay, round through the spine. Keep that rounded spine, scooping into the belly, nice C shape, and lift up. 8, 7, 6. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, let's remove that block and sit all the way down. Take the block up again, palms face towards each other, and sit back. Okay, friends, now come on forward onto your belly. Bend your knees. Take your knees wide across the mat. Drop your forehead down onto your hands and windshield wipe your legs across the mat. Okay, now we're going to take our legs out nice and long. I'm resting my forehead on a block. That right leg is going to bend. Now push the pubic bone down, lift the pelvic floor up, almost like you're trying to pull an imaginary golf ball upward. And lift and lower. Feel the initiation from the back side, right back here. Now flex and lift and lift and lift and lift. Now point, lift and press 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now flex the foot and reach over. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now last 4, point the foot. 4, 3, 2. On 1, you're going to stay here. You're going to point the foot, extend, bend, and flex. Point, 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 extend, bend, and flex. Now stay here and lift up. Knee reaches away from knee and then towards knee and away and towards and away and towards and away and towards. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then extend the leg. Come on forward, wiggle those hips out gently from side to side. Breathe here, soften. Okay, now again, pubic bone reaches down in towards the earth, reaching the 2 hip bone areas. So hollowing through that area, bend the left leg, and then just lift it up. I'm flexing the foot, okay? And lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Now point, lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Now bend the leg, lift up and over with a flexed foot, okay? And lift up and over. Exhale, reach up and over. Exhale, reach up and over. Okay, let's do about 3 or 4 more. You can go at your own speed, friends. You can go a little faster or a little slower. Point the foot, okay? Take your time. And on this one, hold here, okay? You're going to extend the leg, okay? And then bend and flex. Point and extend, bend and flex. Point and extend, bend and flex. Take your time. Point and extend, bend and flex. Point and extend, bend, flex. Point and extend, bend, and flex. Point and extend, bend, and flex. Point and extend, bend, and flex. Now hold here that flexion. Knees reach towards each other and up for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come on down. Wiggle those hips gently from side to side. How's that feeling? Can you feel that backside? Come on forward. Wiggle those hips out gently from side to side. And just take a nice body. Soften here, friends. Oh. Okay, we're gonna roll up to sit. Okay, now we're going to crisscross our legs underneath us. We're gonna do a variation of the spine stretch forward. So you're gonna take your block, keep it in front of you. Keep your legs out in front. Bent legs are a nice option. And also sitting on a block is a nice option as well. So blocks, pillows, blankets. You wanna feel like you're not collapsing in the lower back. So try to get that length from here. A little imaginary golf ball pulling up through the pelvic floor. Hold on to your block. Now sit up tall. If you can, the feet are flexed as if they're pushing into an imaginary wall, lengthening through the back of the leg if you can. Otherwise, legs are bent. And stay here. Inhale, tuck the chin towards your chest. Exhale, push. Now inhale, pull the earth towards you and lift up tall. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, drop the chin, scoop into the belly, push away. Okay, now inhale, pull the earth towards you. Sits bones reach towards each other. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, drop the chin, scoop into the belly. Inhale, pull the block, and then slowly articulate through the spine. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, drop the chin towards your chest, scoop into the belly. Stay here, scoop, scoop, almost like you're putting the skull bones in towards the mat. Feeling that delicious C curve, and think about that golf ball, okay? Lift and pull, 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 pull. Inhale and sit up and stay here. Now moving on, we're going to go into a rocker. So I'm going to move this over. So you're going to take the block right between the calves or the knees, okay? You're going to keep your legs bent so you can hold on to that. And you're going to rock back and rock up and balance. And rock back, rock up to balance. Now if you want to, on the balance, hold, squeeze the block. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the legs, rock back, rock up and balance. And squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold, rock back, rock up and balance. Let's do one more just like that. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock back, rock up and balance. Hold here, drop the block. Now option here 1, option here 2. Same thing, you're going to squeeze. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crisscross your legs. Sit up tall. Now twist towards your left. Inhale. Smile and exhale, twist. Good. Stay with this. Flip the right palm open. Lift a little taller. And then flip the palm over. Open it up. And flip it over. Open it up. And flip it over. Now stay here. Flip it open and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift tall. Change the cross of your legs. Exhale, twist. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Maybe smile. Left hand, you're going to flip it open and close it. And open and close. And open and close. And open and close. And open, hold. Squeeze the palm, okay, making a fist, and release, and squeeze, and release, and squeeze, and release, and squeeze, and release. Come towards center, hold here, change the cross of your legs again, and look from side to side. Okay, now grab onto your blocks, friends. I'm using 2 blocks. You can use 1. we're going to come onto our back side, and you're going to lift your hips up, just like we do when we do the bicycles. But when we do our traditional Pilates repertoire, we usually hold our hips up. Today we're going to use the blocks, okay? So your legs come up, your hands down by your side. Pillows work just as well, okay? And then you're going to stay here, pointing the toes, open the legs, flex the feet, okay? Bring the heels towards each other and extend back up. Open, bend, flex, reach up. Open, bend, flex, reach up. Open, bend, flex, together and reach. Open, bend and flex, heels come to touch and reach up. So it's a variation of the frog. Now stay open wide, and you're going to keep a soft point in your feet, little circles. See if you can circle nice and small without moving anything else. Keep those hips steady. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reverse. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the legs together, drop the right leg out, and then lift it up. Drop the left leg out and lift it up. Do that again. Drop the right leg out and lift it up. Left leg out and lift it up. Now this is fun, friends, okay? Right leg, you knew this was happening. Left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Adding on to this, right leg drops, left leg lifts, bend and reach, change, 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 bend and reach. Now bring both legs towards each other, keep them there, and we're going to reach the right leg down, touches the floor, and then the left leg, bicycling the legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now reverse it, okay? Drop it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now squeeze the knees in towards your chest. Listen, friends, you're going to keep those legs lifted. And we're going to do a variation of the roll over a little bit differently, okay? So you're going to lift your legs up, open, flex the feet, lower down onto the block. Squeeze, inhale, exhale, lift up and over slowly. Open, flex the feet, lower down with control. Bent legs are welcome here, okay, friends? You can also support the hips as you lift up and over, okay? Try to keep the weight out of the neck and the shoulders. You're using the core to do that, okay? And again, zip up those legs. Lift up and over. Open the legs. Flex the feet, lower down, slow, 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 slow. Feel that golf ball. Lift it up. Pelvic floor is lifting, okay? And again, lift up, open, flex the feet and lower down. And close the legs. Okay, one more time. This time, lift up and over. Now stay here, okay? You're going to flex and point. 8, 7, 6, 5. Notice where you feel this. The hips, the back of the legs, the face, and 1. Now lower down. Okay, now take the left leg down, take the right leg across. So you're in a number 4 shape. And then from here, we're going to slowly squeeze the legs as you cross it over and then come back to center. And do that again. Squeeze the leg as you cross it over and come back to center. Feel this in the back of the hips. Squeeze the legs as you cross it over and come back to center. Now watch the change. You're going to squeeze the legs, cross, pull up, lower down, open, cross, squeeze, lift, lower, and open. Now feel your sits bones, right? Sits bones reach towards each other. Golf ball is lifting. Lift and lower. That's the transverse abdominis, friends. Press over. Lift and lower. Okay, one more. Ready? Press, lift, and lower. Uncross the legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Okay, that was fun, right? We're going to do that on the other side. Okay, so that should feel really good in the body. And if it doesn't, for any reason, then you need to modify. Play with maybe not lifting the legs as high, or maybe just engaging and not lifting the legs, okay? And maybe taking the hips lower. You can take them into the earth, okay? So let's try the other side that way. I'm going to press the feet back down. Take that left leg. We're going to cross it over and just hang out here for a moment, okay? Then squeeze and then open. Back into that number 4. Squeeze and open. Feel the pelvic floor. Lift it up. Squeeze and open. And squeeze. Again, pelvic floor lifting. Imagine you're pulling that energy upward, the golf ball, if it's a nice visual sometimes. And then stay here. Lift, lower, open, squeeze, lift, lower, open, squeeze, exhale, and inhale. Exhale, squeeze and lift and open. Squeeze, lift, lower, open. Okay, one more, friends. Cross it over. Lift, lower, and open. Okay, uncross the legs. Again, you can bring the knees to touch, or you can bring the soles of your feet together. And just pause. Feel that new energy. Let's lift the hips up, remove those blocks, and then take the knees and windshield wipe them across the mat. Now, friends, stay here. You're going to slide that left leg out and take the right leg across and then reach the right arm out, taking a nice spinal twist. And keeping that twist, just reach the right knee up and lower it down. Okay, keep the twist. Lift and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower. 2 more. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Come back towards center. Let's change sides. Slide the right leg out, bend the left leg, cross it over. Okay, stay with this. Now my left foot is on my right leg, and I'm going to lift it up and lower it down. Just notice how that feels in your hips, every little sensation. Just notice, 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 no judgment. And if you can, you imagine that feeling through the pelvic floor, feeling the energy lifting up, creating that vacuum to support your body. Okay, and maybe once more if you missed one. And come towards center slowly. Squeeze the knees in towards your chest. And hang out here for a moment. We're going to tuck the chin towards your chest, okay? So decompressing the back of the cervical spine. Look to your left. Come center. And look to your right. and come center. Relax the chin. One more time, pull the chin towards your chest, decompressing the cervical spine, giving it a nice, nice stretch. Look over to the right, come center. Look over to the left, come center, and release. Take your feet into the earth, maybe extend your legs out. And let's just close our eyes for a little bit, friends. Tune into your body, let out a nice sigh. Closing, wrapping everything up with a little final relaxation, a little shavasana. Just like when you heat up your hair, right? You have to close the cuticle. When you take a hot shower, you're supposed to take a cold shower afterwards. So you close everything down. So we opened everything up, we heated it up. Now we're just closing everything, let it permeate inward. Just bask here for a moment. Inhaling, feeling the breath move up the body. Exhale, empty it out, let it wash over you. Inhaling, feeling the breath moving up towards the back of your spine. Exhale, let it wash over you. Okay, friends, wiggle your fingers, your toes. I was starting to doze off. And then gently rock over to one side. Push yourself to come on up and sit. Let's just take a moment here as we Okay, tune into that new energy in the body. Bring your hands to your heart and up to your third eye. Thank yourself, sending out gratitude for your day, for your practice, shining your light on the mat. Om Shanti, 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 Namaste. Namaste, namaste, my beautiful friends. Have a beautiful day. And thank you so much for joining me. You are welcome to check out my weekly calendar if you want to join me on the mat for 7 days a week or 3 days a week. But check out the calendar, and I will see you very soon. Namaste, friends. She got out. She got out.